Good afternoon, loyal listeners, first-time listeners, and those of you who are listening against your will. No, I'm not dead. I just hardly ever do shows anymore because I'm too busy living life. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. I'm Captain Controversy, and joining me for the first time ever...
Brittany.
The crazy rhubarb lady. No, she's not my co-host. I only wish I could have her. No, I'm stuck with this girl. Her name's Brittany. She's a radio student like me, and we work together. So she's on my show. Welcome.
Hello.
So we're just going to dive right into it. Normally this is an ending segment, but we don't have a lot of time today. So this is just kind of, we're going to see if she fits with my favorite segment, Shut Up, Brittany. Nobody asked you. And she has our first question.
All right, so here's the question. Ladies, help me please. I want a girlfriend.
We actually have a lady for once.
If you go through my recent questions, you will find pics of me and people saying that they would date me because I'm cute and good looking. I have a girlfriend online, on the internet, but I haven't met her in person, and I'm not sure if she is catfishing me. I'm really depressed because I just want a beautiful girlfriend that I can hug, cuddle, and stuff. Please help. What do I do? I can't go up and talk to girls because I'm too shy. Please help.
How are you going to cuddle if you can't talk?
That's very true. Talking is definitely the first step. Well, I mean, he talked to this girl online.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like cyber sex.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, if he could talk to her online, I mean, I don't know.
No. He's doomed. He needs to just...
Well, and if he's thinking that this girl is catfishing him to begin with, he shouldn't even be in a relationship
What
with
does
her.
catfishing mean?
Well, catfishing, for instance, is when you're talking to somebody and you get to know their personality and everything, but the pictures that they are showing you aren't really them.
Oh, yep. Okay, yep. I've heard of that one.
Unfortunately, that happened to me. But
do tell. Do tell.
I was talking to this what I thought was a guy, and we were talking, flirting, we would talk on the phone at night. We would even fall asleep on the phone with each other. It was pretty interesting.
Because some guys have no taste.
Hey, but anyways, so this guy's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend at the time messaged me on Facebook and told me that he was actually a she, and it just went downhill from there. So it sucked, but I mean, it happens.
Oh, Brittany. Please stay with me. I know I lied about my parts, but I can't see myself with anyone else. It's either you or I die a virgin.
Well, he ended up going back with his ex. So, I don't know if
You mean she ended up going back with her ex?
Yeah. Turns out she was using pictures of her cousin.
Oh.
Yeah. It was interesting, to say the least.
Okay, so now we got a guy. No name is being said. Normally we have a name, but I don't get a name here. Someone wants to know how to commit suicide, and believe me, as someone who has committed suicide multiple times, I will certainly be able to give you some insight on that. Now, I was a top A student. I never even thought that I could fail, but due to bad gathering of friends, lack of interest, I was getting bad results. I still didn't care and just had fun when it was final result day. I was told I failed in my class. I was shocked and then realized my family had been sick and tired of me. Plus, I'm not getting a chance. They are just starting to hate me. If anyone could help me in suicide methods without pain, that's no fun. I'll do it, and I don't want to give more pain to my parents. I'll just die and leave their lives. I'm a 15-year-old boy. Well, okay. So, the best thing to do, as far as quick and painless goes, well, it's a good question. Some people consider drowning yourselves to be a peaceful way to die, but then other people say that it would be really, really terrible because you'd basically suffocate yourself. What do you think? If you were to try drowning yourself, would it be a peaceful way to go out? Or
No. I can imagine it being pretty slow.
how do you think he should kill himself?
I don't think he should.
Okay. He wants to know methods, though. We're not answering the question if we don't give him methods.
Alright. The only way that I could picture it being quick...
I got some bleach under my sink. You want to drink some bleach?
I think that would
Bullet
probably...
to the temple?
There you go. I was going to say a gun is probably the quickest. I don't know if you feel the pain, because I've never been shot before. Especially in the head. So... But I can imagine that being quick and pretty painless.
Yeah.
Because you die
If you get
instantly.
it in the right spot, it would be instantly.
Yeah. So, I mean...
But of course he's 15, so that means he's not going to actually do it. He's just a pussy. Yeah.
Pretty
Next
much.
question.
Alright. This one's definitely for you. Beautiful girl randomly gave me her number. What next? I didn't ask for it, but I'm not complaining. She and I have barely exchanged more than a sentence. I am not sure if she is romantically interested in me, or if she wants to be my friend. I do tend to give off a gay vibe that attracts a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
She sits next to me in math. She randomly drew smiley faces in my math book. I am the shy kind of guy, so approaching people is not easy, no matter how hard I want to do it. So, should I text her first? After how long?
Okay, here's what you need to do. Wait 3 days, send her a picture of your penis. That lets her know right away you're not gay, so if she wants a gay friend, that's just not gonna happen with you. And that'll help figure things out right away.
I would just text her right away.
That shows desperation. That's what friends do. You gotta
No.
wait at least 2 or 3 days.
Okay, maybe a day, but then just be like, hey, beautiful, give her a compliment.
Meh. Well, nothing is more of a compliment than saying, I want to put my dick inside you.
Well, it depends on what he's wanting. If
Yeah.
he is wanting a relationship with her, that's what I would do. I'd wait a day and then just, say, hey, how are you? Stuff like that. But if he's just wanting sex, right then and there, send a picture of his dick. Right then and there. Because then that's right off the bat what he wants. So that's pretty much what I would do.
Oh, next question. Why don't they show people's names anymore with the askers? Okay, so
Anonymous.
here we go. I'm 20 years old, never had a girlfriend, and still a virgin, and I also likes white and Hispanic women. Help! So, I'm a 20-year-old black male, still a virgin. I'm made out with only one girl. And sometimes I go to clubs and dance with girls. But I've never had sex with any of them. My friends have already been there, done that. I'm enlisted in the U.S. Why am I doing a black voice? I'm enlisted in the U.S. Army. I work out tremendously because I want to go to college to be a personal trainer or something to do with working out, exercise science. Here's a pic of me. Brittany, would you like to see his picture?
Sure. Let's see if he's attractive.
It's just his face. He's not even showing his body.
Yeah, but he looks skinny. No, I don't find him attractive.
Another thing, now I live in Colorado Springs. I like mostly white and Hispanic girls. The majority of girls here are very attractive or your stereotypical good-looking college girls. I feel sort of sad and angry sometimes because I'm in competition with white guys with these girls. Most white men are desired by girls of every race. I'm not the stereotypical black man. I don't smoke or drink or steal. I'm not loud. I'm not ghetto or disrespectful to anybody unless they are to me. It feels like that stupid-ass phrase, I'm too white to be black and too black to be white, which I find stupid. You don't speak white or black. I'm talkative and I'm not annoying. I'm confident and I can easily make friends. Lots of people have also called me very intelligent, but I just want to know what I'm doing wrong on my part. I don't want to share this, but it made me so mad and sad that working out just isn't enough, and I've been contemplating suicidal thoughts. Oh, really? Like half the people on the internet. I'm serious about all this. Can somebody help? Brittany. This one's for you.
Well,
Because I don't care about him.
well, what was it that he said that he was doing wrong? Or
He
just
wants to
not
know what he's doing wrong. He's not talking to girls. That's what it sounds like.
Well, then that's the issue. He needs to talk to girls.
It's hard to do, but you have to do it.
There you go. I mean, if you want to be single and alone forever, then just keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to actually have to meet somebody, you got to talk to them.
Oh.
What?
Brittany just told him.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's true. It is very, very true. So.
I got one.
Oh, you got a question?
Oh, wait, no, it's your turn. It's your turn.
It is my turn.
Your turn.
Well, the question I had was pretty silly. It said, am I in love with Hitler?
Okay.
But there's nothing more to it. Okay.
It doesn't count.
Exactly. So, here is this next question, though. How do I make an excuse to not talk to my girlfriend for a few hours? So, we live 2 states away from each other, but because I'm going to school, but I'm flying home to see her next week. Even though she thinks I'm flying home in 3 weeks, I just need to find some good excuse to not talk to her. Since, of course, I can't talk on the plane, what can I tell her so that she doesn't expect to hear from me in those hours?
So he just doesn't want to talk to her.
Pretty much. That's
Happens.
what I'm getting from that.
I understand that feeling, but he said that's his girlfriend. See, I know the feeling of someone texting you and you don't want to talk to her, so then you don't, but you still read the texts.
Yep. I mean, and I was looking at the answers that somebody gave, and they pretty much just said that, you had no service for hours or something like that. But just say that you want to visit with your family. I mean, that's pretty much what I would do. If I didn't want to talk to somebody. But then, if I didn't want to talk to them for a couple hours, I don't think I'd want to be with them in general. Because I should want to talk to them whenever.
Yeah. Well, but no, you can get those days where you just want your space and you don't want to talk to them at all.
That's true. Then just flat out be honest.
I mean, you have a boyfriend. Do you talk to him every day?
No. I wish I talked to him more, though, but, I mean, it is what it is. We're both busy with work and school, so we just have that one day where we can just hang out and see each other.
But you talk on other days sometimes, too,
yeah,
right?
sometimes, but a lot of it's to figure out what we're going to do for the one day that we do hang out. So that way, when we do hang out, it's that in-person interaction. Because he doesn't like texting anyways, so...
Ugh, yeah, me neither.
He's more of a call kind of person. But by the time I get off work or by the time I get done with my internship, pretty much it's too late or he's sleeping or I don't want to bug him this late. So I just don't even bother with calling him. Plus, I could probably talk his ear off. So, and he'd be too nice to get off the phone and be like, just shut up so I can get some sleep. So... we just wait until we see each other, and then it's like oh my goodness, I missed you so much.
And then you don't kiss?
Pretty much. But that's okay.
How long have you been together now?
A little over 2 months.
And they haven't kissed. Ladies and gentlemen, how sad is that?
That's the question.
Anytime that I ever hear a guy or a girl disappointed in where things are going with someone, I can just tell them about her relationship. Make them feel better.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I have a lot of patience, and I know there's a reason why we haven't kissed, so I'm more understanding. I mean, and that's it too. I'm patient, and I'm an understanding person. And it's like, I just love being around him in general. Like, I have a good time with him. We have fun. So, I mean, it's like, is kissing really that important? I mean, I definitely want to do it. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, there's more aspects of our relationship that I like that are Pretty significant.
Next question. My girlfriend and me only want one another for the sex. We are perfectly happy with this. Is it, and if so, why is it a stigma?
Well, what is a stigma?
I'm trying to remember. I think I know what that means.
Is that something...
Stigma is something that just gets attached to something. People make a big deal out of it. Like the whole stigma of people slutting themselves around.
I mean, see, it depends on, I guess, what stigma is.
Then you guys are friends with benefits. That's the stigma. You can't be in a meaningful relationship if all you do is have sex. That's the stigma.
Okay. Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a stigma. I mean, let's see. Oh, okay. So here's a stigma. A mark of disgrace associated with a particular circumstance, quality, or person. If you guys are having a good time doing it, if you guys are perfectly fine with, being friends with benefits and it not going anywhere, then I wouldn't call it a stigma. I mean, as long as you guys are being safe, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, what do you think?
Sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the title girlfriend,
right.
boyfriend, and just do it. And then you can do other people too.
Well, yeah, just call it friends with benefits. And I mean, in all reality, too, if you guys are having such a good time having sex, who knows? Later on, there could be a more deeper connection. But no.
But hopefully not.
You guys are definitely not having a stigma, or whatever that is.
Okay, next question.
Okay, so this one stuck out to me. It says, why did I ejaculate / squirt hours after my orgasm? Hell no. Okay, so I masturbated today the same way I usually do, maybe for a longer period of time. It all went well. I fingered myself with vibration on my clit. Hours later, when I wasn't aroused anymore, I was just in my kitchen when I felt a bunch of warm, hot liquid spew out of me. I immediately checked what it was, and my finger was drenched in liquid, the kind from when I get aroused. I wiped it all up immediately. It was so much, and happened a little more later. What the heck? Why? Why didn't that happen during my orgasm?
I'm going to need detailed video documentation if you want help answering this question. I'm going to need to see it. And then I can tell you anything you needed to know once I finish cleaning up my own cum.
Fair enough. I could tell you were pretty much liking that.
Oh, I was really into that.
A little too much. I'm pretty sure nobody... And surprisingly, nobody had answers.
I thought about jacking off, but then I remembered you were here. So
well, maybe you can go back to that question later and have a little bit more fun. But in all seriousness, I mean, women's bodies are a mystery. Guys, it's plain and simple.
You've never had a real orgasm, have you?
Nope.
But you've had sex.
Yep.
So all the men out there who have fucked you, she was faking it. FYI.
That they know. Actually, we'll get into that later. But,
Oh, no. That's what makes this segment so fun. You don't say stuff to me like, we'll talk about this off the air. We talk about everything on here.
Well, back to her question. Or back to your orgasm about her question. That is pretty weird, and I would hope that nobody would be around for that. I really, really would, because
I'd like to be around for that.
Well,
It'd be funny.
I'm talking about your mother or your father.
Oh God, no, no, they don't do that stuff. They don't.
All of a sudden, it looks like you peed yourself or something. I don't know. I don't even know how much she spewed.
She needs someone to clean it up.
I think I know who would volunteer. But she should do is post a picture of herself and see if she's even attractive enough for that.
Yeah.
Because who knows, she could be more, she could be somebody that would be unattractive. And then you wouldn't want to help clean it up.
Oh! You have to clean it up. Anyway.
Alright, now what is your
Next question. How do I tell my lying girlfriend I know she's lying?
Ooh.
Okay, so I found out my girlfriend reactivated her Facebook again. The Facebook she reactivated has a whole bunch of girls she was talking to when we had broken up. And her first... Oh, so it's a lesbo thing. When we had broken up, and her first status update said, if you find, don't tell nobody. So last night I gave her a chance to tell me. I said, we should activate our Facebooks, and she just said, no, and that was that. How should I approach this? Say, show her the profile! That's what I'd do. I'd be like, bitch! Who this?
There's no easy way to tell somebody.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, if you know and it's eating at you that badly, there's no easy way to be like, hey, I know you're lying. I mean, there's just none. I mean, unless, if you want the easy way out, just don't bring it up. If it's not that big of a deal, but it seems like it's a pretty big deal. So they're just bring it up. That's what I think. So...
Next question, please.
Alrighty. So, it says, my BF is over obsessive about me. He has pictures of me as his computer wallpaper and things like that. I love him, but is this too much? All his passwords that I know of are my name. He wanted my name on his license plate, but I told him no. And plenty of other things. Get the fuck away from him. Run, bitch, run!
At first I thought it was cute, but then license plate and...
Yep. That's just too much passwords.
Because if you guys ever break up, he'll be too into it. He might kill you.
Literally, I mean, and I've
so
been in
you
a
better
situation like
damn
that.
be sure that he is the only one for you.
Better be damn. Like, oh my goodness. The only thing normal in that would be wallpaper. But, I mean, that's coming from me who has a picture of me and my cat. So, run, bitch, run. If that's not what you want, run. Because it seems like that if you're in that for the long haul, good fucking luck.
Yeah.
You're gonna be dead. They're gonna create a book about you, and then create a movie, and we will all laugh.
I'll star in the movie. I can play the boyfriend. I do creepy really well.
Sad thing is I really believe that. You just gotta have that phone, and then change your license plate. You'll match it perfectly.
Oh yeah. Next question. Wait a second. There we go. I'm 24 and have never had a long-term relationship or even a serious one at that. Am I doomed? No!
No!
Don't ever have a serious relationship. You don't need that. But anyway, I have had a boyfriend, but none of them seem to make it past the 3-month mark. I know I can be picky, only because I feel like I bring a lot to the table. I'm successful, young, independent, and super outgoing. Am I too much? Is it because I'm slightly overweight? Yes. I just want someone to make memories with, but I get scared this will never happen. I see my friends bring home guys and have an entire team of men to call, but I don't see that happening to me. Ugh, the struggle. Oh, are you the fat one in your group?
Oh, is this a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think she's doomed. I mean, see, coming from you don't want a relationship. You just want a fuck buddy. Whereas I'm the relationship type.
You are. It's like you're 32, not 22.
Yeah.
She's only 22, by the way.
Right. But I mean, if you're 24, I mean, and you're as successful as you are, I don't think you're doomed. I mean, you have a lot going for you.
What does she have going for her? What has she said that she has going for her?
Didn't she say she was successful?
She just said she's successful. It doesn't mean she is. She might be in her own mind. She might be one of those people who's happy with the way she is, even though she has a shit ton of problems to address. She may be a red flag.
That is very true. Well, then if that's the case, then that's why. I mean, she should have been more descriptive in her question. But being 24 and never having a relationship, I don't think that means you're doomed. It just means that you're not ready. Or that your opportunity hasn't come. So, you have time. I mean, if you're 60 and you're single, you got a problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's just if you want a relationship, then you're doomed. But if you're just 24, you still got years.
We got 4 minutes left. You got another question?
Ooh, I'm pretty sure I do.
Make it a good one. Because this is it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Her phone's not loading. So.
Okay, I got one though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Tell us.
This one will be a quick one though. So make sure you have one lined up.
Oh, no, mine's too long. I got a long one.
Mine's too short, you'll see. Okay. I think too much about my girlfriend and I can't sleep because of her.
I'm 15.
What do I do? And I'm 15.
Well, here's what you gotta do. We'll make this last a couple minutes. You gotta jack off. Constantly. I'm talking when you get up. I'm talking at school when you're in the bathroom. I'm talking after school as soon as you get home. I'm talking before you go to bed at night. I'm talking about when you're done talking to her on the phone, and just, it's that post-fap thing. You think about someone when you're jacking off, and as soon as you're done, she's not attractive.
Oh, okay. Well, this is coming from somebody who is a pro masturbator.
Yep, like me.
Exactly. So,
what's this answer?
there was somebody else who did answer, who was pretty close to what you had to say. They said masturbate, drink a beer or two.
Well, he's 15, so if he drinks 2 beers, he'll probably be sick all night.
Probably.
So there you go. You won't be thinking about her anymore. You'll be thinking about how you had too much to drink and how disgusting it is, and you'll just puke and puke and puke. And then she can come hold your hair or something. Or no, she'll probably break up with you at that point because 15-year-old girlfriends suck.
Well, not if you're 15 yourself.
No, but I'm saying 15-year-old boyfriend-girlfriend relationships never have any steam. So much later.
That's true. They only... Well, except nowadays, though. 15-year-olds are fucking in the bathroom.
And they date 17-year-olds.
Yep.
I never had a 15-year-old girlfriend when I was in high school or anything, though. So I'm still waiting on my first 15-year-old. No, I'm kidding.
I'll be the first to report that.
You wouldn't. My sister's 15, so I wouldn't.
Ooh. You do with somebody your sister's age. How does that make you feel?
That'd be gross.
Exactly.
For 3 more years, that'd be gross.
Well, see, and I had a relationship, I think, when I was like 15, 16. And, I mean, it did suck because I didn't drive, I didn't have a car. We had to rely on our parents or his grandparents' transportation. It was my first real relationship, like, ever. So it was an experience all in and of itself. It just was an experience.
I think this show was an experience in and of itself. What do you think? You have fun today?
I did have fun.
You want to come back sometime? We can actually do a full show and talk about real things, like what's going on in the news, and I can yell and all that good stuff. And
yeah.
Or we could do a personal type thing. I don't know.
I'd be more down for a personal type thing. I'm not very political.
Yeah,
I can be, but...
That's what the fascists is for. That's what me and Andy do. Well, we're down to the last 45 seconds of the show. And, we'd like to thank you for coming along. Brittany, do you got anything else you'd like to say before I talk out?
I had a good time. It was fun. It was real.
If you didn't like her, it's okay. I don't care about what audience thinks anyway. I can always banish her from the show. Although we're done for today, and yes, this is like the shortest show I've done in forever. We got other things to do. Let me promise believe it or not, even though I'm barely on the air anymore, you have not heard the last of me. Good night.